Hey guys, in this video I'm going to tell you about Decca Heggie, bare knuckle brawler, big old tough guy in the UK. He had mentioned my name a couple of times. I know him like a little bit, I did talk to him once live on his show. But somebody sent me this video and I want to just address and clarify a few things.
Martin told me that there was going to be an event in the Middle East and that I was going to be fighting Danny Christie.
Okay, so as far as the Martin that he's referring to, that's Martin Broyle. So I'm involved with a group, very good group. We got some crazy names in there. I don't want to name drop, but we got some amazing names in there, man. And yes, we were talking about putting on a very big event, and it was going to be somewhere in the Middle East. Like, that part is true. Now, I don't know what Martin told Decca, to be honest.
That's what he told me.
So let me just clarify a couple of things, man. My team and I had 2 meetings with the Saudi Arabia Ministry of Sport. We were planning a huge event. We really were trying to get the Decca and Danny Christie fight on there. Yeah, so I mean, we had 2 meetings. We presented a full proposal, which they provisionally accepted. But anyway, getting something done in Saudi Arabia or one of those other countries out there in the Middle East, it's not the easiest thing, but it can happen. These things just take time. Long story short, the event's not going to happen this year.
Obviously, Viking made a video a couple of months ago telling me to get fit because there was going to be an event. You'll probably see that on my Facebook page.
Well, yeah, that was the live video that I did with Decca. I know him like a little bit, I did talk to him once live on his show. So I did say, yeah, get in shape, stay in shape. We all should, year round, right? If things go according to plan and we are making the right steps and we're making progress. But these things, they take time to put together. At least the first one. Like, after we get the first one, I'm sure we'll easily be able to do more. And we plan to do many, many more.
I did not force myself to the Philippines. I did not force myself to the Philippines. I did not force myself to the Philippines. Martin wanted me here, and I forced myself here. Martin doesn't want me here.
Oh, so with Decca out there training in the Philippines, man, like, it wasn't just that potential fight in the Middle East. Like, there's another fight he was setting up in Thailand that I heard about. Somebody actually told me about that, and then Martin verified. He's like, yeah, that we're going to have another fight out there.
The reason why I came to the Philippines is because I thought there was going to be a fight in the Middle East.
But anyway, getting something done in Saudi Arabia or one of those other countries out there in the Middle East, it's not the easiest thing. Long story short, the event's not going to happen this year.
I don't believe any of it. I feel like I've been filled the cock and bull story.
Okay, so for those who don't know, DC is Danny Christie. I think he's trying to get a bare-knuckle boxing match against Mike Perry.
Yes, DC did message Martin.
I want the Mike Perry fight next year, by the way. Decca Heggie should get Danny Christie. And because Martin's name keeps being brought up and he's quite the Muay Thai guy, we got to put him on the fight event too, man. And I'm thinking like some crazy, amazing kickboxer like Paul Venus should fight Martin. I'm sure Decca wouldn't mind watching Paul Venus.
So yeah, like I said, I do think there was going to be a show, but I think it's all far-fetched. £100,000 and all. That's what I was told. And then obviously DC's asked for 100 grand.
And then as far as Danny wanting 100,000 for himself, I don't see why that couldn't happen. I mean, there's so much money in the Middle East. It's entertainment at the end of the day, man. Decca Heggie. I know him like a little bit, I did talk to him once live on his show.